Sundown Sports.
Sports. Oh, you got me this time. You got me. Got me. Hey, Sundown Sports. That's Kyle, Mark, episode 27. We got a couple like things to recap. Can you show everyone what's in the bag?
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of questions about what the cornucopia looks like.
It looks delicious.
Yeah, that's cornucopia. So if you see me snacking this episode, cornucopia.
Well, is that a standard size right there? Or we talking that full gallon bag is filled?
No, I won't fill it. It's usually like 40%.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
like,
That's good.
yeah, it's not, I know, the full bag would be crazy, but maybe in the course of October, I'd probably eat a full gallon bag.
Good. Candy corn's good. We don't want to get canceled, but it's, top tier candy.
It's a huge controversial topic. People hate it.
So I don't get the hate for it. Candy corn is just as American as pumpkin or American pie and baseball.
American pie,
American pie.
apple pie.
Apple, American corn. Who else has candy corn? What other countries like, yeah, we want candy corn?
Yeah, I'll do a deep dive for next episode to see where else. I'd imagine like maybe Canada, maybe not though.
No, I don't think. I think that's American as apple pie. American pie.
Pie.
Good show. Good movie.
American Pie 2. They show boobs in it. I wouldn't know.
I wasn't allowed to watch it, but I was growing up.
Yeah.
It's not allowed. I'm not allowed. I sat on the stairs. We lived in a 2-story house. My parents were watching it for the first time, and like looking back now, I'm like, why are my parents watching that movie? But they were my age,
Right.
and I watch Step Brothers and Role Models, and so it's like, okay. And I would just sit on the couch listening to it, wondering, like, one day
you'll be able to watch funny movies. And I think
do you have a 2-sip review for today?
Yeah, I put it in this cup because I want it to be cold. You're gonna have to do this in post, which I know you're getting very good at.
No. Here's the thing. You keep it. I got something for you.
Okay. Oh my God, are you gonna do this live?
Yeah.
Okay.
You give this a 9.9. That's very good.
That's very good.
For the people who are questioning it, I'm not gonna give it a rate. I'm not gonna give it a rating. You gave it a rating. That's it. That's the official rating. Nobody else should ever be allowed to touch it. It's very good. I drink this every day.
Yeah, it's just nice for seltzers that I'm just haven't found one that's a go-to. That's the one. So pretty good.
Very good.
Sure.
And then our third thing from last week. What do you have to show us today?
Well, Big Dog shirt. This is the new one. I don't want to show any cleavage here, so we're gonna do this.
Oh, you're doing it when you're in middle school and you would. You're like not gonna show any cleavage.
Fuck, dude. Sorry. All right, here you go.
Hey, I like that. Get her done.
Big Dog PD, dog.
Get her done. What do you think? When do you think that shirt was made? Was it before or after Toe made her?
Yeah, I mean that was prime, like 2003.
Get her done. That's a good one. Vintage. They look good. Like whoever has these shirts you're buying, where are you buying them from?
I can't tell you guys. I can't. I'm trying to buy all of them. So if I tell you, you're gonna,
Some dude in his like mom's basement with just a whole box that he found. He just pushed them on eBay.
Yeah, he used to work at, who knows, TJ Maxx, and he just has a ton of Big Dog shirts from 20 years ago. But I'm lowballing. Like I'm standing firm. Like I'm not going to buy any of these shirts for over $10.
Well, but you'll pay $20 in shipping.
Yeah, I know, which sucks. What's going on? Tariff?
Tariffs are really affecting the price of stamps. You know what? Okay.
Shut
I went out to dinner tonight, and I want to know if I'm in the right or if I'm in the wrong. Went out to dinner tonight. We went to Cheesecake Factory, which isn't like everyone knows you're paying like $20 a dish at Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, really small menu.
We didn't have any alcohol. We just had drink like a Coke, and then we had our 2 entrees and a appetizer. Okay, it was $80. I had to tip the guy 20%. That's what we do in America. 20%. It's not my rules. It's the rules of the country. $16 for that guy. $80 bill, $16, $96 for my meal. Here's my issue.
This suck.
It is 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that meal was like $60. And I tipped the guy $12. Why do I have to tip him more now? He did the same job. The job didn't get any better. They're not doing anything more magnificent. He didn't like give me the most excellent service in the world. He just did his job.
Yeah, I mean, quality of life, I guess. needing to give this guy some money. But I feel you, dude. You also don't have to. I do.
Yeah, you never have to go. You can never go back. Be banned.
Yeah, you're like shadow banned.
Tipping sucks.
I do it too much. Like every time. They're just like totally optional. And I'm like, yeah, fuck me. And I just do it.
I hate it.
Yeah. It's
Tipping culture is so bad. It's like, and then when you don't do it, like they like hold out the reader, like, oh, and then like looking, and you're like, come on.
there should be one day we pick as a country where we all just say no and see what happens. So like they do the thing, yeah, just a quick survey, and you're like, it's not a survey, and then you say it out loud. You go, nope, and see, like, let's just change some culture around, just like rattle some, trees.
I also want to know, like, if I gave the dollar, is it going to you tonight, or does it go to like some tip fund?
Do you tip on pickup?
Yeah, like $5. I don't tip like 20%.
Remember, shout out, probably he's not listening anymore. Jake Fraley was like, it goes to the people in the back. You got to do it. Yo, fuck the people in the back, dude. I'm tired of tipping. I'm picking up the food. I'm picking it
Yeah,
up. You get paid to be in the back already. Why do I pay you more? I don't get it. That's the one stuff that I'm like, I'm not pick up. Come on, $2 at the most, but like it's getting out of hand.
we need an executive order. Somebody needs to get a hold of Trump.
Yeah, where's Trump?
Yeah, he's gonna give us. But listen, the tariffs are going up. The executive order. You don't have to tip. That would put off the cost difference for everyone. Fair enough. So NFL right now in the world is a little wild. I don't think it's predictable at all.
Unless you're betting Sundown Sports.
Yeah, I mean, we did fairly good last week. I think I just missed the Kansas City Chiefs Jaguars game, which sucks because had fat Chris Jones just did anything other than stand there and watch Trevor Lawrence fall down twice.
Yeah,
This man's paid billions of dollars. He watched Trevor Lawrence fall down twice and stood there. Did you watch the clip?
yeah. I heard Trevor Lawrence said I was gonna, kill the play, and then I realized no one was around me.
I was gonna
Throw it out of
throw
bounds.
the ball out of bounds.
Yeah,
Yep, that is wild. I lost two good bets. I had like a 3-leg parlay with all my bets that would have won, and then I had a like 6-game in-game parlay that would have won me. That was like plus 750, and I hit everything. Like all the players hit their props. I just see the Kansas City Chiefs money line. So I was a little. I just turned it off.
Sundown Candle.
What aroma is that candle?
It's some pumpkin
Are you
apple.
going full fall? Full fall.
Yeah, people forget we love fall.
There should be a penalty for Chris Jones.
The whole team stunk.
I mean, yeah, the defense is uncharacteristically not very good right now. The Jaguars, I don't think are a great team. The Jaguars are 4-1.
Did I say they were going to be good or bad this year?
I can't remember. I want to say
I say bad by default. Evan's a big Jags guy now because you know why Evan's a big Jags guy? He
because
visited Jacksonville once recently, and he found a shirt like at a Marshalls and was like, I think I'm a Jags guy now. That's why there's a little, peek behind the curtain why he's always betting on the Jags or saying to do it because
you got that shirt.
he bought.
Isn't the Jags owner a big like Muslim type guy? Is his name like Shahad Khan or something like that?
Yeah, but I think he's like pretty Americano. Like they started that weird like WWE rivalry, like to compete against wrestling. So like, I don't think they're like that.
Hmm.
I don't know. If you own a sports team, you have silly money.
Yeah, you're definitely into capitalism.
True.
Right.
That's right.
You're not owning a sports team and allowing everybody to come in for free and to give welfare checks. So fair enough. All right. The Jags owner's cool then. Jag owner's cool. Speaking of owners, speaking of just the NFL in general, I just want to give you this recap and to why this season is so wild right now.
Sure.
I'm not even gonna say the teams and their records. I'm gonna say the quarterbacks and their records, and just to give you understanding. Lamar Jackson is 1-4. Patrick Mahomes is 2-3. CJ Stroud is 2-3. Dak Prescott is 2-2. Tua Tagovailoa, who led the league in yardage 2 years ago, he's no chump, is 1-4. Trevor Lawrence is 4-1. Daniel Jones is 4-1. This is gonna sting. Aaron Rodgers is 3-1. Drake May is 3-2. Kyle, in your infinite wisdom, Explain to me what's going on.
I think some of these big boy quarterbacks got paid a good amount of money, and the rest of their team is kind of reeling from that. I know Trevor Lawrence got paid a lot too, but that division is pretty bad, so that's kind of the outlier. And then also, people are probably going to rag on us because Lamar Jackson didn't play last week. He was injured. But yeah, I don't know. I think this is one of those where quarterback's so important, but if you just get competent quarterback play and you have a really good team around you and a good defense around you, like that feels way more important because you're seeing right now these big name guys, they still there's 11 guys on the field. It's not like basketball where there's 5 and you can 1 out of 5 has to be like unbelievable. It's 11 dudes. I really like, it's going to sting me to say because I mostly just hated Belichick, but so it doesn't hurt as bad. But the Pats look good, well coached team. Drake May looks really fun. The Colts, same thing, like really well coached team, really good team. And Daniel Jones is just able to just like run around and just keep it loose. But it's I think coaching is just so important, and then management of your roster. And some of these teams, I think, they're very top heavy, and then they're not as full depth wise.
Yeah, injuries, I think, is what you're meaning there. Is like, how does a team recover? You look at, to that effect, the Cincinnati Bengals are 2-2, so they've been able to manage the storm without Joe Burrow. With Jake Bryan, Jake Bryan's played 3 games, right? Joe Burrow only played the one, and he came in halfway through.
Yeah.
So Joe Burrow hasn't even played a full game this year. They're 2-2, so they've managed to some degree. I think if you're the Cincinnati Bengals fan, you're happy with 2-2 right now. Just like keep the season alive.
Yeah, I think what's going to suck for them though is like how long is it going to last? Like 2-2 can turn into like 3-6 really quick, and then it's I don't know. But yeah, you can't just root for losing shit like me. I have to root for losing shit at this point.
Yeah, the records wise, there's a lot of 1-4 teams. There's a lot of 2-3 teams. There's 1-0-5 team. There's no undefeated teams, and nobody cared about that last week, and it really hurt my feelings.
Yeah, you guys cling on to that shit too long, dude. Let it go.
Okay, so can we as a society come together and just say that it'll never happen again?
It probably won't. The closest it ever got was goddamn New England, and Eli Manning put a stop to that. But it's right now. It feels to me like it can't happen. I mean, who knows? But based off of how crazy the NFL is, like any given week, just some team could just go off and play their balls off, and some really good team just has a terrible week. Like it's too hard to do that for 16 games. Like with one.
Mercury Morris died, and he was the player from that team. Like that was the big proponent of popping the champagne and doing all that. And that guy died last year, and it's kind of gone away with him because he would always post like a little
Vax?
video, huh?
Vax?
I don't know if it's Vax. It was Mercury Morris Vax.
Yeah, check his COVID vax status. They're gonna ban our video just because I said that.
He died September 2024. So yeah, this is the first like NFL year that he hasn't been at part of any of it. And the Dolphins, yeah, like from the 72 Dolphins, he was like that dude who would post a video, he'd have a cigar, pop champagne. Dude, he went the whole 9 yards. But nobody celebrated. The Eagles lost. The Chargers lost. And what was the other undefeated team that lost? Well, the Chargers lost 2 weeks ago. Eagles lost last week, and the Bills.
Yeah.
To the Patriots. We called that. I called that.
I called that.
I want to say, I didn't go back, but I want to say that, where'd you go?
I don't know. It just said use hand gestures to send reactions. What the hell? I'm not allowed to talk with my hands. I'm back.
Oh, you back. The hand gesture.
I went like I did something and the thing didn't like it. I'm not gonna talk with my hands the rest of the thing.
AI.
Yeah, we said New England was gonna absolutely keep it close, and they won. But
I want to say I picked New England to win.
That would have been a nice money line bet because they were 7.5-point dogs, dude.
8.5.
Oh wow.
At 1 point.
That's show the bet slip.
So let me ask you then, in your years of being a football connoisseur, what would you rather have? Top 5 quarterback, because in my opinion, 6 through 32 are the same. A top 5 quarterback, the defense akin to the 2001 Baltimore Ravens, or a Don Shula, Bill Belichick quarterback or head coach.
I mean, it's really tough. The Jets have flirted with like top defenses with the whole Rex Ryan years. Like there was one year in I'll get the year wrong, between '06 and '08 where their defense was so good, like with Revis Island and all that stuff, and that felt fun. Like that was like cool. You're gonna score like 16 points on us, and all we got to do is get more than that, and we're gonna win every game. So that was fun. Never had a good coach. Never had a good quarterback. The Fitzpatrick year where they went 10-6 and they didn't make the playoffs going 10-6. That was really tough.
Chad Pennington got you a couple 11-5
Yeah,
years.
I mean before that, but Chad wasn't a good quarterback. Like the team was decent, and they like Chad would just like manage the game. Fitzpatrick had like a crazy year that year. Him and like Decker and Brandon Marshall were like, so that was the closest I've gotten to great quarterback. I think great coaching is number one, with right after that great quarterback, and right after that is great defense. Like these are all three. Like it's a very hard question, but I think my bias of being a Jets fan and suffering from a lot of never having that, it would be nice to have like the best quarterback.
Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady's the GOAT forever. Forever. I don't think who's debating that. I know people love Namath and
Yeah, there's nobody better than Tom Brady. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. The guy went to a completely random team and won with it. You know, and now here's the thing. Some would argue, was it Rob Gronkowski?
Gronk was great too, but I mean Tom Brady, yeah, Tom Brady's the GOAT. I think the respect I have for Tom Brady too, not to get on a tangent, is so huge because of how competitive he was. I just hated that team because I hated Belichick.
Well, I
Like,
just hated always losing to him.
yeah, it was
I just
constant.
hated like it was just like we never had an opportunity. I like the fact that, but I'm with you. I like the fact that Belichick is just not winning in North Carolina, not doing great. Had a terrible couple years after with no Tom Brady. I love that.
Yeah, it to me it's not close if it was Bill or Tom. It was absolutely Tom, and that's where the argument for me is like, coaching is so important, but I think you got to have the guy on the field to make the plays and stuff. So I would go elite quarterback, but that's a very good question. What would you do?
You don't like Rex Ryan?
I will always love Rex Ryan. I know the media killed him after they started doing poorly, and then he like went back into the media and all that stuff. I think Rex is a hell of a coach, but it's a different era now, man. Like the ground and pound is gone. I know it's kind of there, but like that was his thing. He was just like, we're going to play defense, we're going to run the shit out of the ball, and Thomas Jones and all those awesome guys back then would just run the ball, and it was fun. But once the air raids of the offenses started trickling into the league, Rex Ryan started losing games, and then they ran him out of town. But I think he's a good coach.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I did not like playing the Jets with Rex Ryan. I think Rex Ryan made that team. It definitely. I mean, you had skilled players for sure, and you had dogs on that team. But Rex Ryan was the heart of it. So when he left, you kind of lost all of that with them. Mark Sanchez, the butt fumbler, was the quarterback, and you guys went to two AFC Championship games. That was coaching.
Should have went to the Super Bowl, and just bad final games. But yeah,
Peyton Manning.
yeah, and we lost one of them to Roethlisberger that we shouldn't have lost. Yeah, I think Rex. I don't know. What are you? Are you guys? Are you done with McDaniel? Are you just done?
Yeah, I'm done. I mean, especially after the Panthers, like that's coaching. Again, that's coaching.
Yeah,
You lose 27-24 to the Panthers, that's coaching. Whether it's defensive coaching or whatever, it doesn't matter. That's the head coach.
that's fair.
You guys were up 17-0. Who's on the sideline keeping these dudes level headed? Who's on the sideline coming up with the plays, coming up with the pace of the game? How do you go from 17-0 in the first quarter to losing 24-27? It's coaching.
That's fair. Well,
Yeah, get Mike McDaniel out of there. I got some tea on the Dolphins, and I won't take too much time with it. But they had Brian Flores, and there's a lawsuit that like the Steve Ross, the owner, fired Brian Flores because he was a black male, and so Brian Flores filed like a racist thing. And he also Brian Flores, as part of it, knew that they were tanking that year for either Tua or Joe Burrow.
right.
And he's like, I don't want to tank. I want to win football games. And the owner was like, no, you're going. I want you to lose games. You're not allowed to do that. Like that's integrity of the league. That'll cost your team. That'll cost your owner. Like the commissioner could kick him out for that. I know we have the tankathon and all that, but anyway, so the reason we can't get rid of Chris Greer, who I think is the worst general manager, who drafted just is so terrible, can't build a football team to save his life, it's because he knows all the dirty tea. As soon as he's fired, when he doesn't want to be, he's just going to spill the beans.
Joe Duran.
He's Joe Durant. Yeah, he's Joe Durant.
Walk around.
Yeah, so you can just fall asleep in the office and just, when he gets caught, say, my diabetes are off.
Yeah, then all they do is just they take the door off the hinge and they just say, if you fall asleep, at least see it.
Yeah, at least we'll fall asleep. Yeah, so I think the Dolphins are, until they get a new owner, they get rid of Chris Greer and the owner just eats it. I think we're gonna be in a hell for a while. We're gonna be like the Cleveland Browns. Just is what it is.
And you know what, dude? That hell, because the Jets have been in that hell. The whole I use the old numbers, but the 4-12 to the 8-8 hell is the worst hell because you're not the worst team, but you're not going to make the playoffs. So you're just like at that habitual 10 pick, and you just don't get better, dude. Like that's what happens. It's just like you get lucky 1 out of 4 drafts with your first round pick being good, and then it's just tough. That is hell. That's New York Jets hell. Is just like, here's your number 7 pick again. Have fun with it, like D-back that sucks.
Yeah, but at least you guys got the Yankees.
Yeah, not anymore.
3-1. They still have. Well, they have one more game they got to win.
Mark, it's best of 5. Done.
I thought it was best of 7.
No, it's over tonight. It's done.
Oh my gosh. Nobody's talking about the Aces putting the whooping on the Mercury. And you know what? We
best of 5. Best of 5 in a divisional series to me is bullshit too. Like that is some Mickey Mouse WNBA.
I thought MLB. What happened to the MLB? They're like, just get us to the World Series. We're done.
Dude, I know. I maybe I'm totally off, but growing up, I thought all these playoffs were best of 7. I guess I'm wrong, but yep, they're done.
Dang.
I think this is where we call Ev because
we got to call Ev. We got to dial him in. We got to see. Is he even alive? What a crisscross applesauce for this.
You see your nuts. Hey, you're on the air. Just Mark said that the Yankees still have a chance next game, because it's a best of 7. Well, honestly, I knew it wasn't, but I don't blame him because, we were just talking about it. We thought baseball
best of 9.
We thought baseball was best of 7, after the wild card. Guess we're wrong.
Yeah, no more.
When did they change that? How long has it been like that?
Say again?
How long has it been best of 5?
Since I can remember.
We wanted your thoughts on Yankee because you're more of a, you've watched a lot more games than I have this year.
Yeah, I mean, if they were to lose to Boston, I would have been really pissed off because they were better. But this series, it's hard to make that argument. Got out pitched. It's hard to win games when people that are in your leadoff, early on in your lineup, go for 5. Hard to score runs. Grisham 0 for 5. Bellinger 0 for 5. Judd was a machine, but can't do it all.
No, Judge batted 500 for the whole playoffs. That's pretty elite.
Yeah, it just sucks that the rest of the team couldn't get it going, and then the pitching was bad too, to the point where, excuse me, it's I had a group chat with some of my other Yankees friends. They're they have our signs or something. They're intercepting pitch comms. Yeah, some of the guys on the other team are just gamers. So it is what it is. I don't think the Blue Jays will go far. They have 2 starting pitchers. So
I think the Blue Jays win the World Series.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't see them winning. If they do get there, I think any team in the
NFL they have the best record in baseball
would destroy them. Phillies, Dodgers, Brewers.
No, Cubs aren't going to do it.
Well, I was talking to Ev about this on the phone so I don't remember the last time 2 games in a row, game 1 and 2 for the Yankees, for the Blue Jays, scoring 10 plus runs in a playoff game is pretty fucked up for the Yankees to let up 10 plus in 2 straight games. And then,
yeah, it was weird. The first game was weird because it was almost they just punted. It got out of hand when they went up, whatever it was, 6-7 runs. They're okay, we're going to throw our worst bullpen guys.
Yeah.
And then the second game was just, a nightmare.
Yeah, I think what's difficult too is you have these games where no one like you can't shit on Judge anymore for postseason stuff. The guy just like raked, but then like you said, no one else stepped up. They also like the Blue Jays don't make errors, which is like as silly as it sounds. Like that.
And the one game they did, the Yankees won.
Right, exactly. Last game, the Blue Jays made some errors and the Yankees won. So like, there's something to be said about that. But yeah, it's tough when like how many hits did the Blue Jays have today? Like 11. The Yankees had 3. Like, what the fuck are we doing? 4.
Yeah, I think on the series they had like almost 20 more hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of tip your hat piece with them. Like, we deserve to lose because it's the feast or famine type ball that we've put together the past several years. It just doesn't work in the postseason where the pitching is completely different, where you're basically constantly facing the best guys. Like, you'll never really face a team that's totally punting from the onset. Like, you'll never face a Will Warren in the playoffs. It's just not going to happen. You're going to face the best guys or a bullpen game. Yep. So it's a different beast.
Agreed. Are we firing Boone?
Yeah, I actually asked Chat to put together a picture that says fired. A picture of Aaron Boone. It just doesn't look anything like him. So I'm like, man.
Wait. Do you call it Chat GPT chat?
What?
Do you call it Chat GPT chat?
Yeah, Chat. I asked Chat.
You're like, I asked Chat to make a photo.
I asked the Chat.
Yeah, no joke.
I'm streaming.
Yesterday, someone at work called it Chat. So this is wild to me that 2 people in a row have called it Chat.
Yeah, I mean, it's Chat. I mean, it just happens. Chat has been a very big word these days, I guess.
Chat cooked.
Chat
AI Grok. If the Blue Jays win the World Series, does that make baseball not America's greatest pastime?
I don't care. None of those guys are from Canada. They're like all Dominican dudes and whatever. It'd be different if it was like. You know who I can't stand though? Like, shout out Blue Jays, better team, whatever. That Vlad Guerrero can suck it.
Dude, today he spit. He did a little spit and it landed on his beard. It was disgusting. I was like watching it with my girlfriend. He like spit on his beard. It was like gross. And yeah, he sucks. Him and Bad Bunny. I don't know which one's worse, but I know neither of them can speak English.
Bad Bunny, he's the worst. That's gonna be the worst halftime show ever. Give me why can't we just keep it simple? Give us Taylor.
Yeah, you're right. Ev, what's your favorite Taylor Swift song on the new album?
The one about.
Yeah, and I just should have known that was coming.
You walked it.
I actually heard that's a thing. I wasn't even like.
I know. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Mark, you let your daughters listen to that stuff? It's unacceptable.
Yeah, I didn't know. I wasn't.
Delete that off the album, and then they can listen to it.
The fans are turning on her because she is saying how much she wants white babies and she hates migrant types.
I mean, that's what's going to happen if her husband is a white guy. So I don't know what's all the hubbub.
Yeah.
What's Kelsey's origin? Celtic.
Maybe a Nordic type.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going with. Yeah.
Hey, at least we know the Yankees aren't doing great, but the Jaguars are 4-1.
Yeah, I have to actually become a fan now.
You gotta buy more shirts.
I purchased my Jaguars baseball jersey.
That's what it was. It was a Jaguars baseball.
Yeah, I'll tell the bit now. I was at. It was like one of those Marshalls that they don't really have in North Jersey. What is it? Kind of, you brought me there. The girl's name, kind of.
Is it TJ Maxx? Or Ross?
No.
Ross.
Yeah, Ross. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was a girl's name. Yeah, I find that at a Ross's and bring it up to the counter. The lady is ringing me up, and she's like, "Oh, did you find everything you were looking for?" I had a fucking Jaguars baseball jersey. I'm just like, yep, this is exactly why I came here, was to buy a Jaguars baseball jersey. And she was like, yeah, it's nice. It's NFL. It's good quality. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It is.
Nice. Yeah.
Hey, at least you knew it was NFL. All right, well, then give us your pick.
I don't even know who's playing. I have no idea. I was so locked in on the Yoffs. I literally have no idea what the board looks like.
Do you want me to give you the Jaguars game?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me find it.
I have.
Hey, let me ask you this while I'm looking it up. What are your thoughts on this? If the NFL keeps doing an international game, we have one this week, and 2 Monday Night Football games, I'm done with the Sunday ticket. They're giving games back to people for free.
I do think it's bullshit because we never get any like good soccer games or real soccer games. They give us the like meaningless friendly matches with, you know, the Red Bulls or whatever the fuck we have to offer. It's never like anything legitimate. It's just a friendly match. It's never like a legit Premier Champions League. They always play wherever it is they fucking play in Europe. So kind of they get they can get a Jets home game in London, but we get their flop.
But we aren't getting the Jets.
Jets played in London. It's very awful. And then so your Jags are playing a really tough game against the Seahawks. Like that's a pretty darn good game. The Seahawks are good this year.
Where are they playing?
In your home,
Jacksonville.
Okay, and
It's the spread -1.5 Seattle.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Jags to win. I think I was gonna pick them regardless.
Yeah. Look, they like to defend home field.
I don't think so. I don't even think they're good. I think the Chiefs just
have to watch.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
We're gonna have to watch the Chiefs in prime time again this week. It's just like every week. It's just like Travis Kelce.
Yeah, well, I mean, in their defense, they won a Super Bowl numerous years, and Taylor Swift is going to be on the television. Like,
so
what else are we going to do about it? We're at the mercy. At least they gave us another Monday Night Football game.
This is a bit that I've been thinking of. I think almost every NFL game should be a flex. So, like, when the Jets had Rodgers, there were so many primetime games because they thought they were going to be good. And they had all these primetime games, so you forced the country to watch just slop football, bad for ratings, and it's embarrassing for the Jets. So why not have the opportunity to flex out of that game primetime, move them into the 1 o'clock or whatever you guys call it, morning game, and have like a decent game in primetime every week?
Yeah, it sucks because the only one that they can flex is Sunday night, and it has to be like late in the season. Like they can't just start flexing it right away. And then every team is guaranteed certain primetime games like a year. And that's either like Monday or Sunday or whatever. But yeah, there's
why is that? Is that like an ownership?
It is.
Or what's good with that? Should be only good teams get prime time.
I think it's they want to. It's mostly they are the good teams get more, but they have to give them like one. It's if you want to look at some really fucked up primetime stuff, look at the NBA. There's some teams that play like, you know, on TNT or ESPN like less than 5 times because no one gives a fuck about them. But then you have like
but their markets are so small though.
Yeah, like
who cares about the Charlotte team ever?
Right, like there's gonna be some teams that don't even touch Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal this year, and then you're gonna have the Lakers that are nonstop on. But like the NFL, they try to like we brought it up last episode.
Talking about the Tennessee Lakers.
Yeah, the LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Last episode we brought it up. The Jaguars like hadn't played on Monday night besides the last 2 years with Lawrence in like 15 years or something.
Yeah, crazy.
I think it's terrible.
If you're not good, you know, F off.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I do like this Thursday night game this week. I always like when the Eagles play the Giants. I always like it.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to get
Jackson Dart. Cam Scatterboo.
Jackson Dirt.
Yeah, at home. I don't know. Could be fun.
We just want to say that we appreciate you here on the show.
Thank you, Ev. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
All right, that's Ev.
Hey, what's your drink?
Oh, it's the pink.
Do you have a drink or?
Yeah, pink slushy, Alani.
Alani. Oh, that's what you're drinking.
6.6. It's not that good.
6.7. I had a Sam.
Can you explain 6.7
October
for our younger folks?
Yeah, let's bring a young man on the show. What? Can you explain?
I don't know.
Look, I get on the show. What does 6-7 mean?
What is it? Not funny.
What does it mean?
Max, lock in, dude. We need to know.
They're spitting everywhere.
He doesn't know?
All right. He's out. He's out. He doesn't know what 6-7 means. All right. You're out. You're out.
No, you do.
Figure it out. Google it. Hey, listen. We love our viewers. We love to keep you interactive with those things, but children are. What'd you?
Sorry.
He's back.
It's
back. All right. Hey, we're on fire. I'm gonna eventually make that reel with us on fire, but we're on fire. So let's jump into. We have 5 games. Can we go 5-0? Can we go 5-0? We'll do this very quickly. We have Thursday night football. We just talked about it. We have the Eagles at home against the New York Giants. Giants are 7.5-point dogs. 40.5 is the over/under. Kyle, your pick.
It's going to be bad weather, it looks like, or at least chilly. 56 degrees in MetLife at night. I just can't imagine a world where this over doesn't hit. So I'm going to go over 40.5. I just think like the teams will.
Yeah, give me
garbage points. That's my favorite overs is the garbage points over. So I'm going to do that.
I'm gonna try to go 6-0. Give me Giants plus 7.5 parlayed with over 40.5. I think that's a lot. Like that is too lock and key. I'm worried about it, but I'm gonna put money on it. Too lock and key. I like that though. International game. We just talked about it. The Denver Broncos versus New York Jets in London. Early 6:32. Weird kickoff in London. Jets are 7-point dogs. 43.5 over under.
Yeah, just take Denver. The Jets are so.
Yeah, I'm in your hole.
The Jets are so bad. They have to now travel across the ocean. Jets are on 0-17 watch, 0-16 watch, whatever it is. Yeah, 0-16 watch. So I can't imagine they're
out of your hole.
Oh, you're out of the hole?
In the hole under 43.5.
Okay, I'll take Denver minus 7.5. Until the Jets keep a game close-ish, when their spreads like this, I wouldn't trust them. So they're probably gonna get blown out again.
Okay. Sunday night football, maybe a good one. I don't understand this one. Maybe you can help me out. Lions versus Chiefs in Kansas City. Kansas City home dogs by 2.5.
I have Kansas City here.
Over under 52.5. Sorry.
My spread here is Kansas City minus 2.5. That can't be right.
That's what it is. Kansas City minus 2.5. Did I say home dog? Sorry, Kansas City minus 2.5. Yeah. At home versus the Lions. I don't understand the Lions.
The Lions are 4-1, and Kansas City's 2-3, and they're minus. You take the Lions.
You take the Lions money line because you're going to get more money.
Yeah, because
that's bonkers.
You want to keep it safe. You take the Lions plus 2.5, but yeah, that's weird. I think the Lions are good. I think their offense is good. Yeah, over under's tough. I don't like it because it's a lot of points, but the Lions are very good. I like them. I like them to score. Yeah, let's just go Lions.
Yeah, I think Lions with the points. Lay the number. Easy to do. Monday Night Football. Bills versus Falcons. There's 2 Monday Night Football this weekend because the NFL keeps doing this. It's very weird. Bills versus Falcons. 4.5 points to the Falcons. 49.5. Seems like a really weird number. 4.5.
Yeah, I don't like that.
The Falcons, yeah.
I like the over in this game, though. I'm going to keep it like that. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored. Keep it. They're in the dome in Georgia, so 49.5 is pretty manageable for both these teams to just score a ton of points. There was a time where, I haven't triple checked, but it seems like the Bills score 30 points every single game. So I don't know. I think they bounce back hard against the Falcons after losing their first game, and unfortunately the Falcons are the revenge for them. So I like it.
I don't understand the line. I don't know why it's not more than 4.5. Buffalo Bills coming off a loss. I get they're going to Atlanta, but it's a dome. Put Josh Allen in a dome. Is he hurt? Is he
I don't know. I think that
I don't know.
The Falcons.
For the reason you just said, that the Bills are going to put up 30 plus points. I don't think the Falcons can do that. I think they're good. I think they keep it close for a while. Give me Buffalo minus 4.5.
Okay.
Last game, weird game to Bears versus Commanders again. It's almost like we have, they got lazy over there in Las Vegas land. Same. The Commanders are minus 4.5 favorites, and the over-under is the same, 49.5.
This is a weird one, too. I think the Commanders looked good last week with Jaden back. The Bears are kind of feisty now. They're kind of where they want to be, where I think they could beat anyone or lose to anyone, which is kind of like not fun to be a fan of that kind of team because it's just frustrating. But I like the under in this game. I think 49.5 is a lot. I'm going to go under for these two. I think it might be a little sloppy in Maryland. So let's go under 49.
I don't think that's bad. I think it's going to be just as cold in Maryland as it is in New York that weekend. Cold fronts moving across the country. Here we're finally seeing temperatures drop drastically. So I think the under is a safe bet. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the Bears plus 4.5.
Okay.
I think that's an easy pick right now. The Washington defense isn't what it used to be. They're not like a scary defense anymore. And I kind of like the Bears to just cover with those points. So plus 4.5.
Okay.
All right. We're going to try to go 5-0. Stay tuned to us. Like us on Instagram. Follow us Instagram. Follow us on X. Follow us on YouTube. Hit the bell. Like, subscribe. Leave a comment. Nobody commented their favorite candy. Thanks. We really appreciate it. We love our followers. Max, anything to add?
6-7.
No.
Okay. 6-7.
Yep.
Kyle,
Yeah.
gorgeous as always.
I don't have anything to add. I think some of these edits that are coming out very good, Mark. You're getting very good at this stuff. It's just good
for you guys. It's for the followers, for the viewers. We love you.
All right.
Peace.
Some of you. We love some of you.